What is surveillance? What is the social media? Probably you may have to educate me further than I know, or educate the general public further than we know. Is it not an open platform? People communicate with themselves. Anybody can join, and you can get information. So that is it. So is there any person that is banned from social media? Is there any group or organization that is banned or is prohibited? My dear, I think we need to be fair to ourselves. And I need to be fair to you as a law enforcement, as a security operative. If I don't get the information, you will blame me. Do you see that now for me not to identify flashpoint? I cannot do that. It's not part of our training, and it's not part of what we should do.
General, I'm going to just read your quote to you. You can tell us if this is what you said. You said, in the military, we are now taking on more seriously than ever. We have our strategic media centers that monitor the social media to be able to sieve out and react to all the ones that will be anti-government, anti-military, and anti-security.
Correct.
That was what you said.
Correct.
Now, you also said we will tackle them appropriately with appropriate responses.
Thank you. What are the responses?
That's the question. For a number of people, they're a little concerned when you say that you're going to be looking out for things that are anti-government.
Yeah.
They're also concerned when you say we will tackle them appropriately with appropriate responses. Can you give us
The responses are surveillance, and then to be proactive in preparation and making our plans in case of trouble that we need to back up the police and other security agencies. That is in plain language.
Can you give us an instance of, because for a number of people, when they say anti-government, you do know that we're in a democracy and that there is a government in power. Of course, there's an opposition as well. There are people who feel strongly for or against the government, and they believe that when you say that you're monitoring anti-government, they believe that you're going to be clamping down on people.
We don't have the powers to clamp down.
Just a moment. Who would criticize the government? Is that what you're saying?
No. No. One thing leads to the other. I will tell you that causes of unrest, I studied it very well at National Defense College. Studied it very well at Armed Forces Command and Staff College. Let me come out more openly to you. One of the causes of unrest in any nation, in any state, is what you just mentioned.
What? Criticism?
Causes of unrest, anti-government slogans, anti-government. Before you know it, one group will start rising against each other. It happens. In history, it does not just happen overnight. Somebody will not just wake up and say, let us go and start fighting ourselves before they will call police in. If it overwhelms the police, military come in. No. Causes of unrest, you have about 20, if not more, and that is one of them. So that is it.
So you're going to be monitoring it?
You monitor so that you are proactive, you are prepared. Because now, if you don't prepare, there are 5 principles of P. Prior, planned, proper, preparation, prevents poor performance. It's an acronym for the military. I need to be coming out more and more. In short, some people are saying I'm talking too much, but I need to clear it to you. It's part of our training. So if we study causes of unrest, what do we do? So it's one of the major causes of unrest in this part of of the world and our setup. So that was what I just said. In addition to anti-security comments and all manner of comments, we need to monitor them so that we now get prepared.
Has the military not been doing that before now?
Now, what I am saying, what I said about Shekau, have I not been saying it before? So you need to repeat it over and over when the question is asked. Didn't you ask that question? You asked that question, so you needed a response. And I needed to give you the appropriate response. So
the military is not...
So if you didn't ask that question, I would not have responded in that way.
The military is not going to be monitoring hate speech?
No. Did I mention hate speech? Repeat. Just go through your record. Did you mention hate speech?
Now, this is coming out in connection. There has been talk in recent times about how the federal...
Listen. No, let me blanket. Just listen. Wait. No, I will not let you land. Take it blanket. We have Strategic Media Center. And Strategic Media Center monitors the media. Simple. And it's like that all over the world. And we take that because it helps us in gathering information to transform them into intelligence to enable us to prepare for whatever call-up that will be called upon or whatever directive will be given.
Agreed.
To ensure security in this country.
Agreed. And people will say that is what the military should do. But
what is hate speech?
No, just a moment. Taking into cognizance the fact that your comments came shortly after, you know, we had heard the Minister of Interior. In fact, let's start with the then acting President, Yemi Osinbajo, talking about how very soon we'll be treating hate speech
as terrorism.
As terrorism. You heard that. You also heard from the Minister of Interior saying that we're looking at new laws, you know, to curb hate speech, that would deal specifically with hate speech. Then we hear the military through you.
We're now monitoring.
We're now monitoring social media, and you know, some people interpreted that to mean that they're monitoring those who talk about hate speech. You know, all of that was read in one context. Is it drawing? Was the military drawing from the